This is Jeff, and he was an amazing man. I was blessed to have him in my life for 30 years. And we have 3 wonderful daughters. When he was diagnosed with MS, he said, MS doesn't have me, I have MS. And he started running almost immediately. And then his legs wouldn't work as well as he wanted to with running. So he said, hey, I think I'll try to ride a bike. Next thing I knew, he was forming a team and doing Race Across America. He did that the last 3 summers that he was living. Jeff has been gone 7.5 years, and we miss him terribly, but I always want to make sure to let everybody know that he was a champion and fighter for MS, and it wasn't MS that got him. And I am so honored that his memory is being kept alive by honoring other champions of MS. And my family appreciates it from the bottom of our heart.
At first, I just kind of ignored it, which I did the first 2 years before I found out I had MS. I ignored the fact that things were going on and didn't say anything to anybody. And then when I found out, I kind of still ignored it and just went on because I was pretty busy with 3 children and a husband and life. So it didn't stop me a whole lot. I walked with a cane after a few years. Then I graduated to a wheelchair, which has now been more than 25 years of being in a wheelchair. So there were days where you did cry about the things you couldn't do anymore, but then you got on with it and you did what you could. I don't want to be sad, but I found I could be feeling sorry for myself, or I could just push on and do the things I could do. So I chose to do that. So if you're newly diagnosed, there's a whole lot out there you can do. You can do it for others. I've spent a lot of time being volunteers for a lot of things, be it at church, be it through Catholic Charities, be it through the National MS Society, be it Meals on Wheels. So I've always busied myself by trying to do things that help others and just keep busy. To raise money for the National MS Society, I make hand-dry embossed cards and stamp them. All proceeds go to the National MS Society. There's something about pushing the design through the paper that's kind of an empowering thing. It kind of strengthens my hands. I've got thousands of stencils, so I have holidays and birthdays and teachers and babies and hearts and flowers and whatever, all kinds of stencils, and I have raised over $440,000 towards the National MS Society. And I'm grateful for all the people that have helped me out over the years.
In Cure of MS is an amazing organization, and I was thrilled and honored that they wanted to do some sort of memorial remembrance of Jeff, and that's when we came up together with the Nautilus Award. And it means so much to me because 100% of the proceeds for In Cure of MS events goes to research, goes directly to research. And this is how together we are and will make a difference in finding a cure. In our lifetime, it's going to happen.
They need the funds to do the research. They are getting closer. I heard this year stated that more has been learned in the last 7 years than in the prior 70 years towards finding a cure, and that gives me hope. What I want to see, and when I tell people when I do fundraising, that I want to see it ended in my lifetime, and that I don't want more drugs. I want it just figured out. I want it gone.